People in Austin will likely be asked to vote on a bond package to raise your property taxes. It'll be the first bond Austin has asked residents to vote on since 2022. That one was for affordable housing. KXAN's Grace Reader breaks down what makes this one different.
Austin leaders are eyeing a bond package for you to vote on in November of next year. As for what'll be in it, a task force is working through that now. We do know that the mayor and city council have asked for a comprehensive approach, meaning unlike some of the previous bonds you voted on, like the affordable housing bond in 2022, it'll ask voters to agree to a property tax hike for a multitude of projects.
The city has real needs, whether it be parks, whether it be road infrastructure. The council has asked for a comprehensive approach.
Which brings us back to that task force.
The 2026 Bond Election Advisory Task Force,
which is collecting information now on what the city may need. In their most recent meeting, they heard from leaders on homelessness, housing, and transportation.
Ultimately, we want to get to the place where we're coming to you later this year with a list of needs and scored and evaluated and prioritized projects.
It's too early to say how much the bond package may cost you, but we do know the city is still paying off previous public improvement bonds, including that affordable housing one I mentioned from 2022. It means even if this proposed bond package makes it to voters and y'all vote no, your property taxes will go up over the next few years regardless, thanks to voter-approved bonds.
Not even talking about a future bond election, the tax rate and the amount, how that impacts the typical taxpayer will go up.
You'll get a say on the 2026 one even before that package shows up on a ballot. According to the City of Austin, a Speak Up Austin landing page is expected to be published next month. That's the city's website for gathering public feedback. And this fall, the city expects it'll start conducting town halls. Grace Reader, KXAN News.
So, potential wrinkle in this plan is that Governor Greg Abbott has said he wants to make it harder for local taxing entities to raise the tax rates, including through bonds. Abbott has pitched requiring at least 2/3 voter approval for a rate increase. When it comes to bonds, we found only about 35% of bonds approved by Texas voters over the past 6 years have made it past that 2/3 threshold. We use state data to get to that number. In Austin, voters recently passed a $350 million affordable housing bond. That passed by more than 70%, meaning that would have met the threshold.